Parents, if your kiddo is struggling with ADHD, please know that you're not alone. In fact, well over 6 million kids in the US are diagnosed with ADHD. That's 10% of our pediatric population, which is just nuts, especially when you consider the millions more struggling with hyperactivity, impulsivity, and focus issues, but are not yet diagnosed. So diving deep, 60% of those kids diagnosed are now taking one or more class 2 narcotic drug, which is in the same category as cocaine, and they're known as stimulants. These stimulants come with such nasty side effects and potential for addiction that they are heavily regulated by the DEA. ADHD is a serious and real condition, but drugs are not the only answer that you have. If you are a parent who absolutely wants a drug-free, natural solution for your child struggling with ADHD so they either can get off of these nasty stimulant medications or prevent them from starting and becoming dependent on them in the first place, or if you're a parent who doesn't want to change your kiddo and his or her ADHD personality, but instead help them turn their trait into a superpower, then listen up, because this video is for you. I'm going to dive deep into the science and neurology behind ADHD, what the real root causes are, and provide practical tips and strategies for parents to help their children overcome ADHD without drugs and truly reach their full potential. We see many kiddos and even adults coming through our door that are dealing with ADHD and have tried all they could think of, and chiropractic care was their last resort. When surely they found it, they should have been their first resort. Paula, one of our Impact Chiropractic mamas, started to notice ADHD tendencies in her son at a very young age. As he got older, his outbursts got worse and he was having an extremely difficult time focusing in school, therefore causing his reading level, his lexile, to be hindered. After expressing her extreme exhaustion over the situation to a friend, the friend recommended that she try coming to talk with us at one of our workshops. Paula saw the potential progress that chiropractic care could have for her son, and if it was going to help ease her son's frustration and therefore ease her exhaustion, it was worth a try. Paula reported that after coming to see us, she noticed changes in the level of anxiety that her son felt, and he was more focused in and out of school, and his reading levels were getting better and increasing. His outbursts were minimal, and Paula and her husband could feel more at ease throughout their day. This is just one story of the many stories that we could share. The reality is that over 6 million kids diagnosed with ADHD in the US and almost 4 million of them taking stimulant medications were clearly facing a crisis of overstressed, out-of-balance kiddos that we've never, ever seen before. Traditional medicine continues to blame genetics and chemical imbalances for ADHD and other neurological disorders, but there is a lot more to the science and the story of ADHD than just these two factors alone. The number one thing we find in children struggling with ADHD is they have an overstressed and out-of-balanced brain and central nervous system where the sympathetic fight-or-flight system is stuck in overdrive, and the parasympathetic brake pedal system is shut down and not working properly. When the sympathetic gas pedal is stuck on and firing too easily and too often, it leads to the classic symptoms of ADHD: impulsiveness, hyperactivity, trouble focusing, behavior problems, difficulty sleeping, and so on. The imbalance in the central nervous system then creates the chemical imbalance of neurotransmitters, which, just as their name implies, transmit messages for the nervous system. Therefore, to get your kiddos back to a state of balance, regulation, and focus, you've got to first get the central nervous system calmed down and balanced out. Balancing and regulating the brain and nervous system is exactly what neurologically focused chiropractic does. It works to get to the root cause of a child's health challenges, not merely treat the symptoms. The first step in finding out if your child has an imbalanced nervous system and a gas pedal that's stuck on is to give us a call and get a set of neurological stress scans called the Insight Subluxation Station scans. And this could be a step in the right direction for anyone dealing with ADHD at any level. Please ask me any questions. Leave us a comment below or send us a DM if you feel that this related to you. If you want, please share with other parents and family and Facebook groups who might need this, because it's our vision and our goal to help your children and yourself, if necessary, with any of your ADHD struggles. Give us a call.